Hello everybody, welcome back to Sector Wargaming, and today we have many firsts. The first of those firsts is our first guest, Owen, that isn't just someone I've dragged down from my local club. Where have you come from this morning, Owen?
Near Preston on northwest England.
Thank you very much, guys. We're really grateful Owen has made the effort to come all this way. The second of the first is... that's a really weird statement, the second of the first. Is Solar Auxilia. I have never ever fought Solar Auxilia, so I'm absolutely thrilled to have to face them. I mean, I was thrilled until I saw what Owen brought, which is quite terrifying.
And all the sneaky rules that you don't know
And all
what they
these
are.
wonderful sneaky rules. How long have you been playing Solar for?
I would say I've had this on me for about 2 years now.
Nice one. 'Cause I've rarely ever met anyone. I've met a few militia, but I don't think I've ever met Solar.
Yeah, I've always been one of these players who likes unique little forces and...
Little.
Well, I use that ironically.
25mm bases, but yeah.
But no, I did want to play Guard. I was looking for, because I've been playing Marines for quite a while now. And I was just looking for something different, and apart from Demons, you can't get anything more different than Solar.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so cool. We were having a bit of chat about what armies we wanted to play, because you're a Night Lord player as well.
Am, yeah.
Well done, good. So we didn't want to do Night Lords against Night Lords. Originally I was going to play Derek's Iron Warriors, because they've got a bit of a losing record, and I was like, do you know what, we're going to get the out, but Derek's been a bit sick with COVID, get well soon mate, and I didn't want to play his infected, horrible Iron Warriors, so I gave you the choice.
You'd expect it from Death Guard, but you know.
He did, yeah, you would. But I gave you the choice, do you want my Night Lords or my Scars? You said you'd never played Scars, so again, the third of the first is it's your first time playing Scars.
It is, yes.
So we've got a bit of loyalist on loyalist this time, really, haven't we? And the last of the first is it's our first time using the shiny banners, and Owen will be the inaugural signer of the banner, and we want a nice big signature at the end, win or lose, and you get to pick either the correct banner or the other one. That
you
we
can fix that in Edmund with the right side.
Is there anything else you want to tell us, mate?
No, but good luck.
Good luck, absolutely. Yeah. So it is 3-2-50 because that meant you got to fit in some more beautiful toys, and I got to play some cool stuff. We're playing the mission with all the objectives. You've got to jump on them and claim them all. As it stands, the White Scars have first turn, and they're going to keep it that way. I really hope. And it's going to be absolutely savage. So, good luck as you say, let's get into it. My 3,250 points of White Scars today, running Tregorian Brotherhood, and with my Praetor on a Scimitar jet bike. His Warlord trait, I got the one where it's reroll reserves and +1 to seize, which is going to be very useful in this fight. He has most of the normal equipment, so Paragon Blade, Melter Bombs, Digilasers. He doesn't have Mastercrafted because I couldn't afford it, Iron Halo, etc. He has a squad of 5 Golden Keshig who have Melter Bombs. There's 3 Power Swords, 1 Power Axe, and the Sergeant has the Thunder Hammer upgrade. Also in my HQ, I have Quinzar, the first captain of the Legion himself. He's not my Warlord because for Tregorian Brotherhood, it has to be the guy on the bike. But I'm still allowed to include him in the army without him being that. He is going to be running with 5 Terminators, all in Cataphractii armour, with Chain Fists and Combi Melters, and the Sergeant has a Power Glaive, as well as the Combi Melter. Into my troops choices, I have 2 identical units of 6-man Scimitar jet bikes with 2 Volkite Culverins, a Sergeant who has Melter Bombs, and I have 2 identical 3-man units of Scimitar jet bikes who all have Melter Bombs, and the Sergeant has a multi-melter on his bike. Also in troops, I have 2 identical 3-man units of Outriders with no Sergeant upgrade, but all of them have Melter Bombs and all of them have twin-linked plasma. Into fast attack now, I have 2 3-man blocks of Javelins. All of them with multi-melters, all of them with dual hunter-killer missiles, and obviously missile launchers on the sides. For Quinzar and his Terminators, they will be rolling in a Storm Eagle, which has the las cannons, the multi-melter, and extra armour upgrades. And finally, rounding everything out, in my heavy sport, I have my Fire Raptor, who also has the upgraded autocannons and Hellstrike missiles. That is my 3,250 points.
So this is my solo Auxilia force. We have the Lord Marshal, who's the main warlord choice. He has a displaced matrix, which gives him a 3+ invulnerable. If he fails a save of a 1, he will then be removed from the battle and then comes back in via deep strike on the next turn on a 3+.
What?
Yes.
There's going to be a lot of those moments in this game, Owen.
Yes, that's one thing about the solo. They tend to have a lot of these weird little interesting rules, which can be quite frustrating for the opponent. Behind him is the command section. This has got 2 grenade launchers with the haywire grenades. It also has the ability to do 1 land strike per game. Cognis Signum, which also grants a +1 ballistic skill to nearby units. Near them are obviously 2 laser destroyers with 2 each, and behind them is a quad gun section. Now we move to the infantry. These guys work similar to the old platoon rules back in the older editions. So you'll have the parent unit of 20-man less section, supported by stormtroopers. So Tertio 1 has a 20-man last section with the melter bomb. 2 Veltaris sections, that's these guys with the Volkites. The Veltaris are in Arvises. Tertio 2, 20-man last section, parent unit with a melter bomb. 2 Flamer sections in the Auroxes, that's the Rhinos. Then Tertio 3 is a 20-man last section, supported by the Power Axes at the back. They also have an Aegis defense line with a comms unit. The comms unit allows me to re-roll failed reserve rolls. And this is the armoured side of the force. Here's the Arvises, which obviously spawn the Veltaris. Down below them are 2 Executioner Lehman Russes. The las cannons, however, are just heavy bolters. Then we have 1 Valdor with my tank commander inside, which grants +1 ballistic skill and also tank hunter special ability. Combine that with the ordnance, that will definitely be a dangerous tank to face. We have 2 lightnings with the servitor and auguries, which grants tank hunter and strafing run. It is armed with a pair of Kraken missiles, which are armor bane, and 2 pairs of Sun Furies, which are strength 6 AB3 large blasts. Below them are 2 Medusas, just as you see them, nothing special. And down below we have what I'm using as an Aegis defense line with the comms array.
White Scars deployment, and because of the deployment zone I didn't have too much room, and the mission is go out and grab the objectives. That's what I'm going to do. So I've put my scouty bikes right at the front. They're going to go straight onto that objective, and the same over here. These scouty bikes are going to go for the Solar's objective over here. I'm going to try and get on the board really early and make the solar work to get back to it again. These bikes are just going to go straight onto that objective, and I've got a hard flank on this side. My plan, I'm revealing to Owen here, I'm going to go hard down here and try and steamroll the flank up this side. These aren't deployed yet, these are just, Owen needs a lot of room because there's an absolute ton of models. My Javelin squad's sat in the back there, because they're long range firepower, so they can just hold back. And the Golden Keshig right at the front, because with the amount of solar models Owen has, I'm imagining he's going to be quite thick on the ground. I might be able to get a turn 1 charge in over here. In reserve, obviously, is my Fire Raptor and my Storm Eagle, full of Terminators.
Starting from my left to right, pair of laser destroyers to hopefully take out a couple of the javelins. Nice meat shield for my warlord. Pair of Medusas. Pair of Aurochses with the flamer teams inside to ride out and hopefully flame some white scars. A poor Valdor with very few targets.
Keep it that way.
Plasma Executioners. AP2 blasts.
Boo.
And finally, my last section with the comms unit. We do have the officers with the Veltaris and another 20-man last section in reserve, and obviously 2 lightnings to come on also. So, seize the initiative roll.
Don't do it, Owen. Oh, thank God. Just before the beginning of my turn, I've made my 2 scout movements. This bike squad has burst forward. I'm going to try and jump on this objective for later turns and start yeeting firepower into the rapiers over there. And my other bike squad just move forward onto this objective so that I can claim it turn 1 and begin racking up points before I die like dogs. That's the White Scars movement done, and over on this flank, as I declared, they have bombed straight forward. They did start the turn on that objective, so I claimed that, and then they've moved forward in their actual movement, and they're looking down here. Javelins have shuffled over to the side to get a clearer line of sight, down on this angle. This little 3-man bike squad has just shuffled over, claiming that objective for later turns. And over here, I've got that hard flank that I told you I was going to go for. The Golden Keshig have bombed forward. They're not quite in charge range of this defence line of doom, but I'll be able to get closer. And I have got my 2-up save and 3-up jink, so if I can get close and hold later turns, I can get involved. Javelins over here, I'm really hoping will fire enough missiles to blow up at least one of these Lehman Russ and cause some road blockage so that the rest of these tanks can't start putting high templates down on top of me. But they are armor 14 and I've only got strength 8 missiles, but I do have a lot of strength 8 missiles. First thing I'm firing is the small Outriders here. They're going to twin link their plasma into this Rapier squad. So I'll do them one at a time, because obviously if it gets hot, starting at this side. So hitting on 3s, but twin linked. First guy hits twice. Next guy misses twice, but is twin linked. He manages to miss again and gets hot. Does he kill himself? He does. He commits suicide. That was good. And then the next guy hits once, twin linked, hits 4 times. Strength 7 plasma against you. Toughness 7.
6.
Toughness 6. Ah, wonderful. So 3s. That is cocked, which is quite impressive. That is 4 wounds, but you gain shrouded, you were saying?
Yes, which
Wonderful.
is a 5+.
Yes. Oh, nice one. In the box to count.
Okay.
House rules.
No.
Oh, so 3 wounds. So that takes out 1 carriage and takes the other down to 1 wound. Owen looked up. He is toughness 7, so I only caused 3 wounds. Sorry, 2 wounds. So that took out 1 of the carriages, and the other one is on full health. This javelin squad here only moves 6 inches, so I can fire all their weapons, and we're going to fire all our missiles into these horrible plasma Lehman Rosses. They are armor 14 on the front, but I do have 12 missile shots, and all I'm trying to do is clog up the battlefield to save some of my men. He is shrouded, so I didn't worry too much about all the cover save I'm gaining or giving him all, because it's already gained it. Hitting on 2s, these are the Hunter Killers, so not twin linked. And that is some phenomenal rolling, Ed.
Well done, well
4
done.
hits, thank you. And these are the twin linked ones. And thankfully, I get to reroll. Hitting on 2s for strafing run. So that is a very healthy 10 hits out of the 12 shots. And needing 6s. Oh, that's no good. Just 1. And obviously, Owen, you get your save, sir.
No.
Oh, I take off 1 glorious hull point. Second Javelin squad opening up into this Aurochs, because I'm hoping to make it explode and take out some horrible solar with it. So, can you see from there?
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s, these are the non-twin linked. Oh good, they all hit this time. And these are the twin linked ones. They all hit. Oh good. Could have done that against the Lehman Ross.
But no!
So it's armor 11, so I need 3s to pair, 3s to lance, sorry, and 4s to pen. That will be many much. So that is a total of 1 whole glance and 4, 5, 6, 7 penetrates.
Oof.
You do get your shrouded shenanigans.
So the glancing hit. Nope.
Takes it.
And the rest.
So he does go down. I can't blow it up because I'm only AP3, but it's men on foot. Good for me.
Pinning test for the Flamer team. As they're part of the same tertio, which is the parent unit here, they are leadership 10, and I get to re-roll that as well. They're fine.
This little 3-man bike squad firing into these tertio.
Yep.
Tertio squad here on foot. So the 2 heavy bolters hitting on 3s and then wounding on 2s because you're only a weedy toughness 3. So that is 4 wounds from the bolters. AP4.
Yep. Shrouded save. 2 survive.
Lovely. And then the multi-melter who's still in range hits on the 3. No, he misses.
Standard multi-melter.
One of the bigger 6-man bike squads now with the Volkite opening up into this team here behind the Aegis. Now they do have a 2-up cover, but I'm going to fire the rest of my army at them basically, so everyone they fail is a death, which I quite like. Right then, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Volkite shots.
Whoa.
Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s because I moved quick fast. So that is 5 Volkite for me, please, Owen.
Okay. 2, 4, 5.
2 plus though.
2 plus.
Oh! 2
There you go,
pop.
2, and then Volkite goes off again. Excellent. Another 2. Kills another one, so that's 3 dead from that. That's fantastic start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the heavy bolters. So there's 12 heavy bolter shots. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. Re-rolling 1s because I moved quick. There's something I like about fighting your solo, right? Re-rolling 1s for a very healthy 3, 6, 9 wounds again for me, sir.
Ow.
2, 4, 6, 7. I'll just re-roll 3 of these.
Cool.
Another one
more.
pops.
4 dead so far. So 4 dead in total from that unit. Second verse is same as the first. This exact same squad firing at the exact same opponent. So once again, starting with those 8 Volkite shots, Now this unit didn't move 12, so I don't get to re-roll anything, and they are hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. So that is 5 more Volkite for me, please, Owen, sir. Again, 2 ups.
All
They
5.
love it this time. And then the heavy bolters hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. And once again, just to reiterate, not re-rolling because I didn't move quick fast with this team. But I'll take that to the bank. That would be 8 wounds.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he loves it.
Totally fine.
3-man scimitar squad here. Once again, firing into the same boys behind this bunker. So 6 heavy bolters this time. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. And these guys did move fast, so I get to reroll 1s. But that is, can't count, 5 bolter wounds.
5 set.
Okay, 5.
Yeah.
2, 4, 5. Oh,
One more,
no,
one. Woo!
box.
They all count. And the multi-melter of doom! He misses.
Of course. Let me just.
You can't write it, can you?
Let me just zoom in.
You couldn't write. And last thing that I'm actually going to fire in my phase is the other Outrider squads with the plasma. They're not in short range, firing at this same unit that I've picked on, so it's just 1 shot each, but they are twin linked. So, first bod, twin linked. Yay! Second bod, twin linked. Yay! And last, oh come on boys. Oh, armor save. Yeah, he lives, but I hit twice, and wounding on 2s, so 2 wounds, 2 up cover.
Totally fine.
Totally worth it, totally worth it. Last thing in my shooting phase is I've turbo boosted my golden Keshik forward. I would have liked to go in this little block here, and I mentioned I did have distance. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit and still be an inch away. The reasoning was I'd make it much more dangerous for him to be yeeting templates in, and I'm afraid he has to deal with. But anyway, long story short, I've gone right up into his grill, and I'm going to rely on my phenomenal record of dice rolling for my 1-up saves and my toughness 5.
No.
But that is the end of my turn, where I scored 3 victory points. My unit of bikers at the end of my turn did manage to cause 25% casualties on themselves by overheating and blowing himself up, so I do need to do a morale check on them. Now this is not my Night Lords, I'm reminding them. Leadership 8! Leadership 8! Woohoo!
So I'm out of range of most of the juicy targets on my left flank, so these have pivoted. Pivot! So strike these guys down with a little bit of last section support who are also moving towards the objective. Moving to the centre. That's pivoted a little bit to get line of sight on the javelins. Over here we've got the most movement. The Flamer team has spun round, jumped out of the ore rocks.
I forgot about them.
To lend their support here. The last section has just moved back ever so slightly, coming off my comms unit. So that will mean next turn I won't have my reroll on my reserves. However, they're less likely to get hit by plasma. The execution attacks themselves are being supported by my Cognis Signum, which means they are now ballistic skill 5, because they are already +1, because there's more than one of them in the squad.
Oh, it's horrendous.
And I think that is it. My Medusas are going to be targeting these Outriders.
Correct.
Because of the fact the middle guy died, the template's only ever going to get one of them at a time. So, first template's going on his head.
Yes, it is.
And 1 inch forward, so it
So
still
definitely
hits
hit
him.
him. Yeah.
The second one, we'll just go there.
Yeah.
I am drinking, by the way.
Hits.
2 hits.
Yeah.
Lovely. 2s to wound, I imagine?
Yes.
That is 2 wounds, and I get a 3-up drink because I'm White Scar Shenanigans, and it matters. My men are
Nice.
5.
Hooray!
With the rapier, is now going to be firing at the same squad. It's a twin linked on a 4+.
We forgot the end of the last turn to do a leadership test for this. Owen rolled it off camera and got 5.
Yeah,
Absolutely
so totally
fine.
So the first shot missed, second hits.
Definitely.
Yeah.
2+.
Yay!
Whoa. The last section here moved round. They are going to be rapid firing here. Due to their longer range, their rapid fire range is 15. So that means 9 of them get to shoot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I'll be rolling these dice twice, hitting on 4s. 1, 2,
What a
3,
roll.
4,
Nice.
5.
Nice.
Same again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5 because I'm on a bike.
So 6 is
6. Sorry,
Other way. Other way.
I'll take 6 is to wound. That is 2 wounds.
It's enough. It's enough. 3 up. Power armor save. It kills 1 bod.
Oh no!
The big bombard couldn't do it, but a lasgun can.
My quad mortars are going to be firing on the lone outrider with 8 blast templates.
Oh,
Barrage.
Yeah, we're going to do this off camera because this may be.
this could take a while.
Yeah.
4 of these blast templates have hit. The second one went wild. So 4 hits, wounding on 4s.
4s. If you're strength 5, mate, yeah. 4s.
Nothing.
Yay!
The Valdor tank is going to be firing at the Javelin squad here. He's got my tank commander in, which grants +1 ballistic skill, so ballistic skill 4. Tank hunter, and the tank also comes with ordnance. So if it hits, 9 times out of 10 it's going to get a kill.
I would normally be drinking this, but we've measured it up, and Owen can only kill the front javelin, and I'll take a sacrifice of 1 javelin to keep the other 2 firing at full next turn.
Right.
Okay, so 2 shots, hitting on 3s.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
I'm armor 11.
I'm basically penetrating.
Yeah, so is it strength 10?
Yeah.
So anything other than a double 1, and you pen. That's a pen.
oh.
That would be
And a
2
pen.
pens. And do you blow me up? He's dead.
AP 1.
It doesn't explode, but I'm very definitely lost.
Definitely
that
gone.
javelin.
The laser destroyers will be targeting the bikes over here.
Jink!
Again, ballistic skill 3, twin linked.
Cool. Go for it.
Okay, so 4's to hit. 1 miss, re-roll, still misses. 1 which did hit, 2s. We have a wound.
3 up drink. He's fine.
Nice. The Flamer team, which always overperforms in my army, is now targeting the Golden Keshig.
The golden gashing, thank you.
Yeah. We will be doing this off camera because there's going to be a lot of cameras.
Yeah.
So we'll get that done, get the dice numbers sorted, and then we'll be right back. We've managed to work it out. We've got 36 hits under the golden Keshig there.
Mistakes were made.
Winning on 5s.
Because I'm toughness 5.
We're rolling this twice, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds there. And the same again. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. I do have 2 up saves, and there are 2 bods before my sergeant, so 13 in total.
Yep.
First guy. That's 2. That's 3. In the box to count. 4. 5 goes down. 1 guy before my sergeant. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12, he goes down, so it's now onto my sergeant, who I'm going to look out for. He fails his lookout, and his armour in the box to count. He lives, so I lose 2 guys in total.
So my executioner tanks will be targeting the Golden Keshig as well.
Now I'll drink.
These are 3 shots a pair, small blast, strength 7, AP 2. And they are ballistic skill 5 because of their own bonuses, plus my command squad and the Cognis Signal.
Shenanigans.
So I don't know if you want to work this one off.
Yeah, we'll do this off camera as well.
So 7 hits, 2s to wounds.
2 to wound, yeah, if you're strength 7, I'm only toughness 5. So that is 5. I did jinx, so I got my 3 up. Sergeant's at the back, so it'll be these 2 first. So, first guy, 3 up drink, lives.
Nice.
2, 3, 4. Come on for a full house. Yes, we made it through.
Got 6 heavy bolter shots, hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. All, 5 hit, 4 hits. And 2 more wounds.
This is what's going to kill me. Watch this, watch this. Hey!
It'll be the last guns.
It'll be the last guns.
The last section is now shooting at them as well.
Why don't you like them, Owen?
Anyone who wears gold clearly is a bit.
I mean, fair point, yeah, I haven't thought of that.
Basically, 4 to hit, 6 to wounds. Rolling this twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Beautiful roll.
Oh, that was very good. This is where it goes.
Yes, please. Yes, please. It was 11, 12.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18, beautiful.
Wow.
Yes, you don't have to re-rolling. And wounding on 6s, because I'm toughness 5 and you're strength 3.
14 wounds, so I'll remove 2 of those dice.
It was 16.
16 wounds, yeah.
Just have
Don't
to
do yourself out, because it's those 2 that'll kill me.
It'll be the ones that do it.
Maths was never a strong point. We have 1 wound.
God, don't do this to me.
Oh,
Don't do this to me, Owen. Yay! Wow. That's all of Owen's firing done, so I've got a couple of leadership checks to make. This lone outrider in the corner who's looking a bit...
He's just chilling.
He's just chilling. Leadership 8, he passes, and the Golden Keshig lost 33% of their unit. Got my Praetor leadership 10. They'll never fail. So my men hold. Beginning of my turn 2 and my reserves, I've got the Fire Raptor and I've got the Storm Eagle. Because of my Warlord trait, I get to re-roll, and because I'm White Scars, the first thing I pick comes in on a 2. The first thing I'll pick is the Fire Raptor, so he's coming on a 2 re-rollable. He's fine, and the Storm Eagle's coming in on a 3 re-rollable. They're both in. Cool. End of my movement phase on turn 2, and the flyers have come in hard. I really need to get rid of these Lehman Rosses, so I've thrown as much firepower into range of them as I can. Owen's been very canny with his position of them, so I'm only hitting armour 13 sides or armour 14 fronts, but there's a lot of missiles coming their way or shots from the Eagle and the Raptor, who are unmolested this turn. Down here, the survival of the Golden Keshig is a real boon for me. They've bombed forward, they're within an inch of this squad, who are, again, bubble wrapping. I would like to get the Lehman Russes at the back, but we'll charge into this squad and hopefully rip them apart. And down here, now that Owen hasn't got all his cover save shenanigans, everyone's moved around, we've all jumped onto objectives. Obviously I don't claim them at the beginning of my turn, but we're all on top and we're just going to start shredding our way up the flanks as I planned. Owen, so you've still got a lot of stuff in reserve, haven't you? So I do have to keep that in mind. They can't charge the turn they come, so I do have some reactionary. These javelins that didn't jink, they lost their member, have shifted over into the corner, trying to avoid the Valdor some more. And the only other thing of note is the lone outrider has left the objective, bombed forward, and I've got 2 choices. I can either go and plant some melter bombs on these bombards, or I can try and work my way through these artillery pieces. First in my firing phase is my air support. The Eagle is unleashing all of its weapons into the Lehman Russ, bar the Vengeance Launcher, which will power the Machine Spirit into this lovely blob of infantry. We forgot to show you, but Owen did run this flamer section in his turn, and they've just spread out a little bit, so a bit worse of a target for me, but still lots of men on the ground. So first things I've got is 2 twin link las cannons. I'm into the side armour of these Lehman Rosses. hitting on 3s.
A 1 on
twin
It
linked.
went out of focus.
Oh, sorry. That was a 1 and a 2, but I am twin linked. That's still the last cannon's miss.
Oh!
And the multi-melter is in range, and that hits this turn. Strength 8, armor 13 on your side. So I need, in a box, a 5. Nothing from the eagle.
No.
Terrible. Power of the Machine Spirit with the Vengeance Launcher. Firing onto this gentleman's head. This gentleman, sorry. I lied. We figured it all out. And that gets me 3 from the flame section and 4 from the las section. Ballistic skill 4.
Oh, one scattered.
That is a big scatter.
Oh no!
4 inches, so we'll work this out and get back to you with numbers. So after working it out, after that first big scatter, the second one did hit, and in total we got 6 hits onto the flamer section, 4 hits onto this little las section, and 1 clipping onto the rapier. So the rapier I'm only wounding on a 6, so I'll try that. No wounds there. And then the 6 onto the flamer section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's strength 5, so killing on 2s.
Strength 5, so yeah.
Right, yeah, and no cover save shenanigans this time.
No.
So 5 of them die, and 4 onto the Lazzy section, and 3 of those die. Fire Raptor shenanigans now, and mine personally today will be firing 4 missiles at the Lehman Russes, which will work.
Yes, keep telling yourself that, Ed. Keep telling.
This autocannon will fire at this scoring unit to try and strip some back. This autocannon will fire at this one. I'd love to fire at the Aurochs, but he can't see. And my chain gun is going to target the command squad and try and tear off the head of the Hydra. 4 missiles into the Lehman Russes. Strength 8 Sunder into the Lehman Russes side armor. Strafing run means I'm hitting on 2s. They all hit. Phenomenal. And I need 5s to glance with Sunder. So that is 1 pen so far. It's a good start. And who will take it? There's 2 pens and a glance. Now there's no cover shenanigans anymore, is there, from you, sir?
No shrouded.
So that is 1 glance and the 2 pens, which are AP2. They don't cause any blow, but that is a weapon destroyed and a shaken. You were already down 1 with 3 hull points left on you, so I just take that 1 down to 0. The chain gun on the front of the Raptor now firing into the command squad because I want to get rid of this banner that's giving all these bajillion rules.
They will be going to ground.
Absolutely, sir. So
Reasonable.
I'm hitting on 2s with twin linked. Would be all 7 hits, and I'm killing on 2s, but then you've gone to ground. Not my best roll, so that is 5 wounds, but they're strength 6, so
Only need 1 to survive.
insta killing. So 6s to save.
It protects. He does not.
Not against the white scars.
Obliterated.
Last couple of things on the Fire Raptor. This autocannon firing down into these boys here, hitting on 2s, all hit, and killing on 2s, unless you'd like to go to ground again, sir. That is 3 dead from that squad. And other autocannon firing into this squad. They're still behind their Aegeus defense line, so they do get that cover, but hitting on 2s, twin linked.
These guys are. No, ignore me.
No, tough decision. I do only hit twice, and I wound once.
Nice.
This level 3-man team that has jinked are going to keep picking on this section. I'm trying to strip them back before they go and sit on an objective. They did jink, so I am only hitting on 6s. So heavy bolters first, hitting on 6s for 1. And killing on a 2. No, and they didn't move fast, so I don't get to re-roll it. And then the melter hitting on a 6. Nothing, so they survive. These javelins now, the ones that I moved back to be out of line of sight of all the horrible solar, means they're out of line of sight to fire back. But I can continue to pick on this last section here. We did have a debate whether to fire frag missiles, but Owen is positioned beautifully and he's very spread out, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to stick to my crack. Now the melters are in range as well, but we'll fire the crack missiles first, hitting on 2s and killing on 2s for a total of 4 dead. And the melters hitting on 2s, that's 1 hit and another dead, so 5 in total. This big squad of bites, which has moved 12, are going to open up into this flamer section. Owen, you said you were going to ground?
Yes.
Just for that save. But Volkites first, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s for moving quick sharp. Lovely. So that is 5 wounds from the Volkite, sir.
Okay, on a 6+. One makes it.
So that's another 4 Volkites on 2s. That is another 4 Volkite wounds. So another 3 down. So that was 7 dead in total.
Oof.
And then these. And wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Excellent. So that is 3, 6, 9 heavy bolter wounds.
Nice. That is the squad gone.
That's them gone.
Ow.
Outrider squad is going to fire into the rear of this Aurochs. So they are in rapid fire range, but I shall individually do each man so they kill themselves properly. Front man, twin linked. He does get hot and he doesn't kill himself. This is good, this is good. One hit. I'll retire that dice. Thank you. Hitting on 3, so that's 2 from the second man, and the last man hits once, twin linked. So that is 5 hits. Rear armor 10, so I need 3s to glance. That is many much pens. Do they blow it up on 6s? No, no blow up, but Aurochs down.
The Aurochs is gone.
Small squad of scimitars here that are holding this objective are firing into this section here. I'm just going to try and thin out some of the numbers so that when I go into them I can hopefully walk through them. So 2 heavy bolters hitting on 3s in the box to count. That was not a good roll. And wounding on 2s. These are the guys behind Aegeus defense line, so they have their 4 cover. One goes down, and then the multi-melter hits.
Whoa!
Woohoo! Wounds. And you don't care. Second big blob of scimitars firing up into this same unit here. And Volkites first. These guys didn't move fast because I needed them to sit on the objective. So hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s, not re-rolling 1s. So that is 5 wounds. Cover save for the Aegeus. Nice,
Wow.
beautiful.
Whoa.
Nice.
Loadeddice.com.
Heavy bolters hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. Lovely, that is 7 wounds there. Go on, show me those loaded dice again.
7 wounds. Don't betray me.
Oh.
Oh no, they lost me.
Betrayed me.
Entirely betrayed! Oh! Last couple of things in my shooting. I didn't have very much to shoot at with the Javelin squad, so I turbo boosted them into the corner. Owen was very kind to remind me he has massive, horrible high plate planes coming in, and that I maybe wanted to spread out a little bit. What an absolute gentleman he is. And the last final thing is this jinked Outrider. I had the choice, do I attack this rapier or do I go for the Medusas? And I'm going for glory of the Medusas.
Of course.
And I'm going to fire his plasma because I paid a lot of points for him. I'm going to damn well use it. He jinked, so it's on 6s, but he is twin links. That is cocked, which is quite impressive. So no hits. And then he hits the once, and he needs another 6. Armor 13.
Armor 13.
So I need another 6. No.
So a couple of panic tests to make sure that they see if these guys stick around for the last section and the flamer section.
Yeah, so Flamer team first. Still leadership 10, thankfully due to my Warlord. They do not care. This is where the Warlord unit fails. No, he doesn't. We're all good.
Charges, and this lone man with the melter bomb is going to go and win me some glory. 7-inch charge into this Medusa. Loaded dice bomb! And my other charge to do, the Golden Keshig are obviously going into, what is their proper name? I keep calling them a last section.
Last section.
They're last, they'll go me! Into this last section, you do have a copious amount of Overwatch. Away you go.
And because we are truly the Emperor's finest warriors, we actually snap fire on a 5+
What
rather
is
than a
this
6.
utter shenanigans?
So we're looking for 5s. Rolling this twice.
Oh,
and
well done.
wow. So
Nice.
that's 4 shots.
You didn't need those 5s.
So 4 hit and 5, 6, 7 hits.
Well,
Pretty good, pretty good.
twitchy bomb time is
So we're looking for 6s now.
6s if you're only strength 3 yet.
1 wound.
1 wound, and my closest happens to obviously be my sergeant, so I will look out. Good. And then armor save. Fine. Now I need anything other than a double 1. Famous last words. Ah, we're in. that combat between the Golden Keshig and the last section, 4 of them managed to get in, so that is 4 Hammer of Wraths. I'm strength 4 against toughness 3, so wounding on 3s. 3 saves.
Lots of money on dice, good sir.
Ah,
My save. 1 dice.
woo! Run over. First up initiative order is my Praetor at initiative step 6, I believe he is. Or is he 5? 5. But he has got 6 attacks because of Digi-Lasers. I haven't got Mastercrafted, but I am better than thou, so I hit on 3s. Good, good, good. And I'm strength 5, AP 2, so killing on 2s. That would be 5 deed. Weirdly, what's happened now is, with the Praetor going into initiative 5, he killed a big blob of 5 of them, and actually pulled my 2 other initiative 4 guys out of range. My Sarge against initiative 1 with his hammer, which means I don't actually get to attack back with any of these, but now the Solar get to pile into me at initiative 3 and they'll get their fight.
So my Solar get 1 attack each, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Nothing.
No, but now, because he's piled in, my Thunderhammer is within range of someone in combat.
Yep.
So 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, and smushing heads on 2s. That is another 2 dead, leaving you with 1 man alive. I think I convincingly win.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So I'm the leadership 10 still, so
Oh,
I need
good
2.
Go on, do it.
No.
Initiative off to see if I chase you down.
Oh.
I do. I chase you down and kill you, and then I consolidate a lovely d6, a huge 1 inch,
Of course.
enough to spread out for when the plasma execution is going to fire again. And the only other thing to do in my charge phase, my lone outrider with his melter bomb, he needs a 3 to hit, and he misses. Oh. Well,
no,
worth
you
it.
hit automatically because I only pivoted last time.
Okay, I'll take it. So I'll start that as my armor bane. Rear armor 10.
Yeah.
So strength 8, so it does penetrate, and AP 1. Thank you for running with that. That's very kind of you.
That's
And
a gun type.
it blows up that front one, but leaving your squadron beautifully looking down the side of that outrider.
So it's exploded.
And so
see
safety
what-
wound. We do.
It does.
Definitely wound me. 3 up armor save.
Yes.
Woo!
So he's still alive.
So we have 2 reserve rolls. My house calls, which is a power axe team. They're a separate unit. And then my lightnings. And then my officers, including a last section, which will be 1 roll, which I'll do now.
Cool.
So this 1 roll is for the Arvis and last section. Typical. The lightnings do come on. And my house calls also come on.
Excellent.
Movement wise, we've got my house calls have come on. They will be running a little bit later to create a roadblock. My infantry's just pulled back a little bit to protect my warlords from the Terminators in there. The Flamer team in his moved forward a little bit more. And we've just done a little bit of jiggling with these vehicles, getting line of sights. The 2 lightnings which have come on. Obviously this lightning will be targeting this mass over here. This lightning here will hopefully remove the jet bikes off that objective. I am going to need to do some serious damage this turn because I am feeling the pressure and my main reserves have not come on. This vehicle is just pivoted, as I've just realised I haven't done it, and is going to be aiming towards the massive bikes over there. Twin-linked laser destroyer into the bike. It's like it's a mover kill. So 4 plus. Missed.
Oh, that was hopeful.
2 plus. Yes.
Lovely, and a 3 up drink. He lives.
So we've got 10 Las pistol shots coming into him. They can't assault because they came on via reserve this turn. They are ballistic skill 4, so hitting on 3s. So we have 3 misses.
Thank you, loadeddice.com.
And we are looking at
Sixes, because I'm tough as 5.
Yeah. 2 wounds.
3. There's another 6. Come on, Jeff the biker. Jeff will be fine. We will do this for tension. He's fine. He's fine. Come on, Jeff. No.
Yes!
Oh, Jeff.
Quad mortars will be targeting the Storm Eagle.
Jink.
These are 8 shots with Sunder hitting on 6s because
Yeah.
it's flying.
Need twin linked as well.
Not twin linked,
For
so
me, but
only need 3 hits, I think.
good luck.
We have 1 hit.
Ooh.
Not what I was looking for there.
I'm armor 12, sir.
Strength 8.
So 4, but re-rolling because of Sunder. So
Penetrate.
that is a pen, but I get to 4-up drink in the box.
In the box.
I don't.
Oh.
So what does your penetrate do, sir?
Okay, it's only AB3.
So if 4 is a stunned, but I have extra armor, so it goes down to a shaken.
The laser destroyers will be targeting the
Raptor.
Raptor. Sorry.
Heal drink as well.
Okay. Looking for 4s, twin linked.
6s, I'm a flyer.
Oh, 6s, sorry, so both missed.
Twin linked.
Nothing.
But you made me drink.
Cool. The Valdor will also be targeting the Raptor.
Squeaky
on
bum time.
6s.
Come on.
Do it, alright.
Yes! So this is Tank Hunter and Ordnance.
Nice. I'm armor 12, so
2.
2s.
yeah. That is a
Pens.
definite pen. So I've got a 4-up drink. No, it goes through.
I believe it's AP1, but I'll double check that.
So that takes it to a 4, which is stunned. Extra armor drops down to shaken.
The Executioner will be targeting this unit.
Drink.
Blast template going there. Unfortunately, I do not get the ballistic skill 5 or 4 now, so I'm ballistic skill 3 because only 1 tank remains.
Watch him roll a hit.
Oh, that's all he needs.
So bang there.
Yeah.
Minus ballistic skill.
So 1 inch, 2 inch.
2 inch. So
You'll still hit me, won't you, sir?
sure, actually. Yes. Oh, I hit 2 now.
Beautiful.
Way.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Next one.
Next one. Same location.
There's the
Bang.
hit. So that's 3 hits total.
Yeah, and the last one. Oh, that's
Way.
definitely
Ooh.
gone wild. So
7
that's
inches.
7, 4 inches. So
Oh, no, nice.
actually, it just hits
Hits
him.
Another one, so 4 hits total. Beautiful.
So we're looking at 2s now.
You absolutely are, sir.
Oh!
Oh!
What is that?
And then my 3-up jink, there's normal bods at the front, the guy you can't see, so it's normal bod and then on the sergeant. Normal bod dies. Sergeant, look out! Passes, and then the guy dies. So you do kill 1 of the golden Keshik.
Okay, so we still got a heavy bolter hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Toughness.
5, so
So
4.
4s. 1 wound.
It's on to me sergeant, who's going to look out because I'm not that brave. He passes, and armor save 5.
So the Medusa will be targeting the Golden Kashig. We do have 1 Vox operator alive over here. So
Your scatter is reduced
my scatter is reduced and bang.
for all 3.
So yeah, I'll just go there. So on his head, literally. Oh,
4
that
inches.
is 8 minus ballistic skill 3. So that'll be 5.
So 5 inches, so you'll hit 1. Happy with that direction?
Is the Praetor.
It is the Praetor, and it is Barrage, so it will go on hit. Strength 10 is instant death. 2 to wound, sir. That's a 1.
Yes.
You do wound. Now, I am going to look out, sir.
No.
Shockingly. Which fails. Oh, good. So I've got a 3-up jink, or my Praetor dies. Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Lightning will be targeting this unit. I need to start trying to get these off the objectives.
Jink.
So the last cannon will be firing first. It is strafing, so 2's twin linked.
3s, because I'm a skimmer.
Right, okay.
I'm not a ground target.
Twin linked. Hits. 2's.
Now it's a 2. Yeah. 3-up jink. Fails, you drag a die down.
Wonderful. And now the Sun Furies, and this is Strength 6, AP3 with the Sun Fury. and they do cause blind tests.
Ooh.
Not that it's really going to make a difference here.
Yeah.
That scatters 5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one, same target.
Yeah.
That will scatter 3 inches.
So we'll get them marked up and see where they end up.
We've got 4 hits on them. Strength 6 versus toughness 5, so 3s. This is only AP3, so it does get his armor saves. Typical. 1 wound.
1 2-up armor save, which passes, so I've lost 1 guy in total from our squad. This unit of bikers that was hit by those Sun Fury missiles must take both a panic, because they lost over 25%, and a blind test. So I'll do the blind test first. I have to roll under or equal to their initiative, which is 4, which they pass. But now they need a panic in. I've got Sergeant, so leadership 9. They promptly pass. All is well.
So the lightning will be targeting this unit of 6 with its Sun Furies and las cannon again. And the blast will be going here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
See if it hits.
hits.
Yeah.
Hang on. Second
Second
one.
one
Ooh.
does scatter a
I
bit.
think that's gone wild. So what's that? 11 minus 3, so 8 inches from his nose. It's gone wild.
Miles away.
So is that 4 hits total?
4 hits total, plus the las cannon.
Oh yeah.
Misses, twin linked. Hits.
2 for the last cannon.
Wounded.
Wounded, which I need a 3-up drink against. That's fine. And then 3s to wound me with your Sun Fury.
Yeah. 2 wounds.
Oh,
The dice is not.
2-up armors against these, absolutely fine. But blind test.
Yep.
So again, under my initiative or equal to, they fail, so they are blind, which is weapon skill 1 and ballistic skill 1.
Yep.
So pretty good.
Both of these units have ran. That ran 2 inches, so we've just jigged them that way. And this unit's just pulled back slightly with a 3-inch rule.
That's White Scar's turn 3 movement, and I wanted to put my Fire Raptor down into this little gully here, but he only really had shots onto this lightning, and all his other guns had nowhere else to fire, and he's already massively snap shooting from Jink and also from taking a hit and a penetrate from the Valdor? The Valdor. So he just flew off the table, and again the gentlemanly advice of Owen, and the rest of my stuff has continued my encirclement. Storm Eagle has dropped down to hover and released the Terminators. So, I have a bit of a plan. I've actually split off Quinzar, and I'm hoping that with the shooting of the Terminators, they'll clear an alley and Quinzar will be able to charge into this last section at the back. It's a bit brave, a bit foolish, but I'm holding all the cards at the moment objectives-wise, so I think I can make these plays and go big. Javelins have pushed out again, so I can actually put some fire onto the Valdor. These 2-man scimitars sitting on the objective. Other javelins shuffled around, they're going to fire a ton of shots up into the lightning, and all my other bikes just shuffled round to spread out a little bit more, but are still sitting on objectives. I scored a massive 4 points at the beginning of my turn, and as long as I continue my successful play of keeping his scoring units away from objectives, I think I should, barring some catastrophe, be able to hold on to this. Other thing forgot to mention, I've moved my Golden Keshig to go and penetrate this horrible executioner. Freezing. Opening up my shooting, this javelin squadron is got nothing else to fire, so they're opening up at Owen's lightning.
Any twin-linked weapons there?
The missiles are twin-linked, but the melters aren't.
I'll drink.
Yeah, fair enough. You do have a 4-up invulnerable against missiles, once again. So you could rely on a 4-up. It's a chaff launcher.
I do, yes. Nah, I'll drink.
Drink,
I've only got
okay.
3 hull points.
You are just, it's a 3-up drink versus a 4-up invuln once again. But anyway, so 3 melter shots, needing 6s. Madre de Dios. That hits. And then 6 missile shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 hit, and then twin linked. That is 1 missile, 1 melter. Do I get anything with the melter? Armor 11. So that is a pen. And from the melter, from the missile, does nothing but 3-up drink.
Yes.
Successful. Good call on the drink there. I've had a bit of look around the board, and all my other bike squads who are sitting on the objectives can't see or hurt anything else they can, so we're all going to fire up at this lovely lightning as well. We've got heavy bolters and Volkites, so we can hurt the thing, but I do need 6s and no twin link shenanigans. This firing is from the first squad, so the Volkites miss everything, and now the heavy bolters get 2 hits, 3 hits, and needing armor 11, so I need 6s. So I get 1 hull point with 3-up drink.
No.
So you're down to 1 left. My second squad, second big squad, I should say, firing up into it again. So the Volkites get 1 hit and strength 6, so needing a 5, nothing. And then the heavy bolters get 2 hits and needing 6s again. Nothing from them. And I have 1 final smaller squad, which has 2 heavy bolters. Is just these boys in there here, shooting up here. The heavy bolters in the traitor cows. And then needing those beautiful 6s again. 1 more.
Drum roll.
Oh,
Yes.
that's it, right. And the multi-melter, nothing. So his plane survives with 1 hull point. Storm Eagle now going to fire. He was made to drink last turn. I'm going to power the machine spirit, the melter, and we're going to fire everything into this laser rapier here. Does mean I can't fire my frag launchers, but they'd only be wounding it on 6s anyway, so I'd rather get 1 heavier hit into it. So the melter, which is twin linked, hitting on a 3 because this is the power machine spirit, of course gets the 6 that I would have needed. And the 2 twin linked last cadets. Twin linked! Hooray! Wounding on 2s for everything. So that is 3 wounds, sir.
Okay.
So that kills the first platform and the man standing behind it. Javelin squad is opening up into the Valdor tank hunter. They are not in melter range, but they are in multi-melter range. So everything gets to fire on it. I move 12, fast vehicle, so I do get to fire. The missiles hitting on 2s, twin linked. So 3 hit, 4 hits. And I'll do the melters as well, hitting on 2, sorry. So everyone hits. Armor 13 on the front, sir?
Yep, 4s then?
So, yeah.
No, 5s.
No, 5s.
5s.
5s to glance.
Fives there.
These are the melters, they do nothing. And 5s there. And the missiles get 1 penetrate. I can't blow you up because it's AP3, but I get you to immobilized. Oh dear, you can still shoot a big gun. This 2-man squad of scimitars firing into the flamer section. So the 1 heavy bolter, who's alive, hitting on 6s because they were made to drink, hits twice.
Nice.
Wounding on 2s, that is 2 wounds. AP4,
4, so.
Just dead.
2 dead, and then the melter, hitting on a 6. Oh, that was weird. And killing on a 2. 3 dead. Plasma Outriders now are going to shoot into the 2 remaining flame section. What I'd like to do is clear the path. Initially I was going to charge these Terminators into them and let Quinzar go, but if I can get rid of them, I can individually charge both squads, which I will take. But anyway, 1 shot each because I'm out of half range. First guy, he misses, but he is twin linked. He hits. Ooh. Second guy hits, and third guy hits. Wounding on 2, so that is 3 wounds.
6 plus.
You went to go around, so
1 survives.
1 survives. Ooh. Owen wasn't 100% sure what I was firing at there, sorry, my mistake for going too fast, but it was the 2-man squad and I caused 3 wounds, so it is clear the path.
Okay, so got a morale check on this squad here. They pass, thankfully.
Charging. I did declare these squads as split, but both are going to be charging this last section. I'm going to charge first with the Terminators, so they're going to soak up the Overwatch, and they're a 4-inch charge, and Quinzar is a 5-inch charge. However, Overwatch.
So my Warlord will be shooting first with his Volkite Serpenter, hitting on 5s. Nope.
Oh, I forgot, yeah, you've got the nice hitting on 5s rule, haven't you?
The last section, rolling this twice, 14 hits. Shot, should I say? So, wow, 4 hits, not bad. This is where it all goes to pot. There we go.
Another one, so that was 5 hits total, was it?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. And then wounding me on 5s.
Wow.
Whoa!
Whoa!
That'll do. Oh, sorry, I thought the 4 was it. Anyway,
Still.
yeah, it's still good, because this is what's going to kill Terminators.
Yep.
2-up save. 2-up save. There goes one. Oh, sorry. But with the death of my front man, let's see how much the charge is increased to, because it's now phenomenally bigger. That is a 5-inch charge. So 5 inches from the Terminators. They just make it. And 5 inches from Quinzar. He's in just. So actually now I've measured it up and moved it in. I had to move in the Terminators first, and they ended up blocking Quinn, so he'd be going through terrain, which would have made it a 7-inch charge, and I only rolled a 5, so Quinn does not make it in. And my only other charge, the Golden Keshig and the Praetor are charging into this Executioner. I only need a 2, so it's pretty much auto in. There you go, definitely. Happy in. Ah, Quinzar couldn't have rolled that. First up in the combat with the Terminators, my Sergeant has a Power Glaive. I'll use it at Strength 4 but AP 3, and he has 3 attacks on the charge. Hitting you on 3s, because unless you're 1 skill 4, sir?
Not at the moment because we're not touching bases.
Fine. So I hit you on 3s, oh, only 1, and killing on a 3. So I drag 1 down with my Sergeant, but then the rest of my boys roll initiative 1, so it will be all the Sora's attack back.
Solar have a special rule: when the bases are touching, it's +1 to their weapon skills, but not the entire unit needs it for this special rule.
Nice.
So these guys here are weapon skill 4, whilst these guys, if you notice, are open formation, they're still weapon skill 3. So 4 attacks hitting on 4s. That's 3 hits. I'm now needing 5s. Wow, 2 wounds.
This'll kill Terminators.
My Sergeant's right at the front, so I'm going to look out Sir off the Sergeant. He has looked out, and 2-up armor saves. They're fine. Now I get to attack back. There are 3 attacks each on the charge, so that's 9 in total from the 3 remaining men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now with the same weapon skill, I'm only hitting on 4s. I'll take that. And killing on 2s, because these are chain fists. So that strips out another 5. So that was 6 in total killed.
So I did a leadership test of a 4, and yeah, I kind of failed.
But I am in Cataphracti, so I can't chase you down.
So they do get away.
So you get to
I flee
2d6 for fleeing,
6
inches, and I consolidate 1d6, 6 inches. Nice, go scars. Those are where my Terminators ended up. They're going to go hunt a Valdor, and the rest of the Laz squad ended up going back towards their table edge. Golden Keshig fighting the Lehman Russ Executioner. I've decided to use Melter Bombs from my Praetor and Golden Keshig normal bod, and the Thunder Hammer from my Sergeant. So we'll do the Thunder Hammer first, hitting on 3s. All hit.
Nice.
And then rear armor is 11, and I'm strength 8, so I need 3s. That is 1 glance, 1 pen. I'll do that. And the 2 Melter Bombs hitting on 3s as well. Only 1 hits, and strength 8, so needing a 3 armor bane, so that is a pen, so that is 2 pens, and 1 glance. You don't get any saves of any kind, not to this one. So the AP 1 hit from the Melter Bomb causes the explosion.
Oh no. Oh.
How big is the explosion? It's a 2-inch, so it's going to be all of my guys, and I think 1 crew member from you. Would you like to wound my 3 gentlemen, sir?
Yes.
On 5s. That's 1 wound. on my unit. He saves. And your toughness 7, so I'm wounding you on a 6 because it's against the artillery beast. Fail, but I do kill that horrible plasma executioner.
So now we've got the reserves coming on, which is my cavalry. I only roll 1 dice for the 2 officers and the last section because they count as 1 unit for this.
See if it comes on.
Oh yes.
Oh, there we go.
Also need to rally these guys, which they do. Right, so this game has really turned into a bit of a fight for survival now. So the power axes have moved up, hoping to possibly get a charge on the Terminators. It is a 9-inch charge though. My reserves have come on. One fire's come over here with the Veltaris, hoping to drop them in next turn. The Rapier is obviously pointing at the, what is that, Eagle?
Yeah,
Storm Eagle.
That white black thing.
My Medusa has just moved and shuffled around a little bit. My Warlord is valiantly running away. Over here, the Arvis has just come on 6 inches. Guys have got out, hoping to take down this squad with the support of the Medusa. Over here, the last section has come on, hopefully to shift this unit off the objective. The pair of lightnings, one lightning has gone after the Eagle gunship, whilst my second lightning is hoping to get a few javelins. So the laser destroyer will be targeting the Stormmators.
It's an Eagle, yes sir.
Ballistic skill 4, twin linked.
Shoot! And this is in hover mode.
Miss.
Twin 8.
Oh! Reprieve!
Okay, so the lightning will also be targeting the Storm Eagle. The twin link las cannon first. It is 2+ on the strafing now because it's in hover.
I'm still a skimmer, so no 3s and
So 3+ here. Hits.
Yes.
It does have Tank Hunter, so what are we saying? Side or
I'm 12 all round, mate, so it's 4s. Rerolling.
Reroll. Yes.
So that's a very definite pen, and my 4-up drink. Successful.
Next up.
2 Krakens. These are strength
8.
8 with Armor Bane.
Yeah.
So both hit.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The first one.
So Armor Bane with Tank Hunter.
Yeah. Definite pen.
Yeah, just a slight there.
Oh god.
And a glance, but you can re-roll with Tank Hunter if you wish.
I will.
Ah! Nothing! Oh! So, 1 4-up drink, failed, AP1.
Ah!
So shaken, but down to 2 hull points.
The Laser Destroyer will also be targeting the Storm Eagle. I did roll, we've got a hit. So now, let's see what happens. It is Ordnance.
Strength 9.
It is, yes. So that's
Yeah,
a pen.
it's a pen, so I've got a 4-up drink. That's the wrong dice.
That's a good dice
That's
there.
a good drink dice. Passes. Oh, my drinks have been on fire.
Right.
Shame about that Storm Eagle.
Baldur will be targeting the pair of javelins.
Drink!
There's a shock.
I'm gonna get a flashcard with just drink.
3s to hit. 1 miss. This is Ordnance with Tank Hunter.
That would be a
That's a slight
that
pen.
would be a pen, sir. Right, 4-up drink. Oh,
You made it.
White Scar shenanigans.
The quad mortars will be targeting the bikes on the objective.
The AP2 are they?
AP3.
AP3, so I don't need to drink.
Woo! Don't need to worry too much about these. So strength 8, hitting on 4s. Okay, so we've only got 2 hits. Some guy needs to go back to training school. 2s. Both good, did that?
So, boy at the front, he's fine. He dies. That leaves my sergeant alone.
Veltaurus, which are my elite stormtroopers, will be firing their Volkites at the command squad, and thankfully his Praetor is the closest model.
Yucks.
So these are Blitzkrieg 4, strength 5, so hitting on 3s. Nice.
Well, good
So
roll.
it's 9 hits on the first volley,
Nice.
second volley.
Get another shot.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hits.
Nice.
Beautiful work.
So strength 5, toughness
5.
So 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll remove 3 dice for the 17. What did I say?
5.
6, 7, 8.
8. Right, let's start tanking him on my man, because I'm feeling saucy. So, 8 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, he takes a wound. 7, 8. But Volkite goes off again. 1 hull point.
1 whole point.
It doesn't wound him, so I take 1 wound on my Praetor.
The Medusa will be targeting the Golden Keshig, and the Shoulder Guard will be my target.
It's a very pretty shoulder guard.
See where it goes.
Oh crap!
Bang on! Oh!
Oh crap!
Right,
You were worried about the danger close. Alright.
2s. Yes.
Is this barrage?
Direct.
Direct. Oh, alright, so it doesn't get to kill my Praetor, but front guy on a 3-up drink, he's dead. Sergeant on a 3-up drink, he dies. The Praetor is on his own.
Uh-oh.
The Lightning will be firing its las cannon and its 2 Krakens at the Javelin squad.
Shock horror drink.
Yes. Las cannon first.
You're gonna need a jig count every time you
I do
say
need
it.
a drink counter. If only I was that
Yes.
good at editing.
Armor 11.
Armor 11, yeah. That would be.
Miss.
So it's a glance, because last
Glance.
cannon you can reroll because you've
Yeah.
got tank hunter if you wish.
Punish
Yeah.
shots.
That's definitely a pen. 4-up drink. Boom.
Right. And 2 Krakens.
This time you mean it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
First one.
Uh-huh.
It pens because it's strength. Oh no, glance on another,
That's a glance.
but you get to reroll if you wish.
Tank
Yes.
And the second one.
Of course, yeah. So I've got to do them one at a time because if they blow one up, it rolls to the next. But the first one does go through, and the second one doesn't. So AP 1, 4 is stunned, and they haven't got extra armor, so that is that javelin stunned.
The last section, which came in via reserves, is going to rapid fire this 3-man squad.
We have to kill 3 of them. It's totally fine.
40 shots, and there's
40 shots.
and there's 20 here, hitting on 4s.
Get over yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
Typical.
Oh, that's not good.
She's gonna- 9,
looks good.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
22. You didn't count that.
Yep.
22.
22. Wounding on 5.
Yes. So I'll just.
Oh, you strength 3.
I'm strength 3.
6s.
So I'll just re-roll 2 of these dice.
Cox rate. Reroll it.
And the 2 extra dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's 6s to wound.
Oh,
On
it
toughness
is, yeah.
5.
So 1, 2, 3 wounds.
Triple 1 edge.
True, I mean, I've done it in the
Triple
past.
1.
Normal boy, sergeant's in the middle. Normal boy, normal boy, normal boy.
Embarrassing.
Couple of morale tests for me at the end of that fusillade. The lone sergeant on the back objective here. Leadership 9. He passes just. And my Praetor, who lost the rest of his squad, on a leadership 10. He holds as well.
Thought it was all going to go wrong for you
How
there.
very unlike me.
My house calls will be charging the Terminators. It is a 9-inch charge, so fingers crossed.
I
what we
can't
do.
overwatch because I'm in cataphractic armour. Good luck.
Come on.
Oh, that was good effort. White Scar's turn 4 movement, and as you can see, there's all the flyers in the world. My Fire Raptor has come launching back on. I'm determined to get a clean sheet, so I am going to blow this Arvis out the sky and stop Owen jumping on that to objective. Down here, my Jink Javelins have come. They're going to start throwing shots into this laser rapier. Quinzar is being honourable. He has moved towards this last section. Power Axe team, I should say. He will have to go over terrain, and so it'll be a 9-inch charge, but he's not my warlord, so it's not worth too many points, and we need some honourable combat. My Terminators have finally made it to their target, which is blowing up this sotting Valdor. And my Praetor has burst away from these evil storm troopers, and is going to go and plant a metal bomb on the Medusa. Storm Eagle flew forward, he's up into flying mode, and he is going to drop all the plates down onto that section as well. The Bikers move backwards to help clear up this 20-man brick, and all of my remaining Scimitars have turned to open up on them. They'll get cover because this time they're all hiding, but I've still got an ungodly amount of firepower. And the last thing, this Scimitar, Javelin Squad, sorry, that was the one that got stunned, so he can't move or turn or do anything, but the other two can position around him. They are squadrons, so they can't break off coherency. They just swiveled around and they're just going to fire up into the lightning. As I said in my movement, these Javelins are going to fire up into lightning number 7. This guy can't see him to fire, so it's just down to these boys. The multi-melters first, needing 6s. They both miss phenomenally. And then the missiles, obviously crack, needing 6s, nothing but twin linked. Nothing there, so absolutely right, well done not drinking. Lone Melter Sergeant, gonna fire up into the same lightning. Are you drinking this time, sir?
No.
Probably wise. Needing a 6. Nothing. Fire Raptor is going to aim to take out the Arcus. So he's going to fire Arvus, sorry, not Arcus. So his chain gun and this autocannon. This autocannon can't see it, so that'll fire at the lightning. Would you like to drink with your Arvus, sir?
No, because if I don't, I won't be able to disembark.
Oh.
Brave.
You can still disembark when you drink. Yeah, because you just land. You can.
Okay, I'll drink then.
Yeah, I was going to say, you definitely can. So, hitting you on 3s, because you're a flyer. But twin linked. Good twin linked. And I'm strength 6, your armour 11.
Yep.
So I need 5s. So that is 3 penetrating hits. Would you like to drink away, sir? You pass 1. What do I get? I get a shaken result, and then the autocannon, 4 shots hitting on 3s, all hit, and then strength 7, so needing 4s. So that is 2 more pens. Drink away. Oh, they only got 2 hull points.
3 hull
3
points.
hull, so he's still up in the air. Nice one. So I just need to see what the penetrating hit does. So again, shaken. So the Arvis lives on 1 wound. 1 hull point. Last thing from the fire out to this autocannon, which couldn't see the Arvus, no, I really wish it could, is shooting at the other lining. Are you drinking with this one, sir?
Yes, I will.
Right then. So I hit you on 3s because you're a flyer. Twin linked. All hit. And armor 11 again. So needing those 4s. That is 2 pens. You're agile, so it's a 3 up.
Need 3 on both. Oh
No!
no!
They do only have 2 hull
no.
points. So would you like to roll a scatter dice and 2d6 and see where you land?
So we've rolled.
So we've rolled to see where the lightning crash lands onto the floor, and I think that's on top of my
Javelin.
javelin.
It might be.
It very
It's on
definitely
one of
is. And it's a large blast template, so it's going to hit both of them. So managed to take out the lightning. It then scattered, managed to flip and beautifully hit one of my stunning javelins. So it's going to take a strength 6. Did it hit 2 of them?
No, just one.
Just one, so 1 strength 6 AP dash hit on my side armour. 11.
Yes.
Which is a glance. And because it's not a shooting attack, I cannot jink from it, so I take a hull point. The javelins that just took a lightning to the face are now going to open up onto this laser rapier. They did jink last turn, so they are hitting on 6s. So the multi-misses! Missed.
Typical, yeah.
Typical. And the crack missiles. Hey, 1 hit.
Whoa.
Twin linked. For 2 hits, I'll take it. And wounding on 3s, because you're toughness 7. That is 2 AP3. Wounds.
That is the carriage.
Take
gun,
out the
I
carriage
believe.
gun. That'll do me. The Terminators with their combi melters are going to fire into the Valdor. I want to make damn sure it dies, so I'm using these and then their chain fist. So, hitting on 3s. So, only 2 hits, but we are in melter range. So first one, front on a 13, strength 8, so needing a 5 on 2 dice. First one, pens, and second one, pens. So, AP1, you don't explode, you get a weapon destroyed and a stunned result. Just to keep everything legit, the weapon destroyed result on a 1, 2, 3, it's his autocannon, and a 4, 5, 6, it's the big bada boom gun. And it's the autocannon. Storm Eagle now aiming to clear off this Stormtrooper section. I'm going to fire everything at them. Las cannon on the side can't see, and I'm power of the machine spiriting so that even though I'm jinked, I get to fire my template weapon. So first off, the melter and the las gun. So I'll fire them both at the same time because it makes no difference, but they are twin linked, hitting on 6s. Nothing, and nothing from them. And the template, I am firing it down on this gentleman's head, and it'll be 7 hits if I get it, and I do because it's minus my ballistic skill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, wounding on 2s because I'm strength 5. That would be 5 dead. Wow. And the rest of my shooting is everything into this squad here. I'm going to start with my plasma bikers. 2 of them are in rapid, the boy at the back isn't. I'll start with the boy at the back, hitting on a 3, he hits. And the other 2, first guy, this is twin linked, he misses once, so he hits once. And the last boy, there we go, so 4 hits, killing on 2s, so that is 4 dead. Closest biker squad into the same team. The melter from the sergeant misses, of course. And 2 heavy bolters hitting on 3s. And wounding on 2s, but not rerolling 1s because I sat on the objective. Another 4 wounds, but you're behind cover, so you'll get your 5 up cover save.
2 gone.
Big bike squad at the back here, firing into that same squad. The Volkites hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s, not rerolling. So that is 4 Volkite wounds, sir. Again, cover. Oh, ooh, for 4, and then the Volkite triggers again for another 4 wounds. Which kills another 3, so that's 7 from the Volkite alone, excellent. And the heavy bolters. Ooh, nice. And then wounding on 2s. Many much. 4, 8, 10 from the heavy bolters. Good roll.
Bad. So that's 3, 4 gone.
Another 4. That's 11. 11 from that squad. And the last squad in my shooting phase, the second big blob, firing into that same, now very depleted, last section. The Volkites hitting on 3s. Not there. And wounding on 2s. Only 2 wounds that time, sir. 4 up cover.
No!
And then 2 Volkite trigger again, only 1 wound this time.
The Emperor protects!
He does! So that's 2, 1 man left. He's going to take a absolute volley of heavy bolter fire. He really is going to take a volley of heavy bolter fire. 2s to wound. Ooh, so that is 3, 6, 8 saves.
He can do this.
Come on,
8
mate.
Saves.
Go on.
You got this.
Go on, boy.
You got this, Trooper Bill.
That ending scene in Platoon.
I thought it was a good effort. The wise effort. It took a lot.
So leadership test for the stormtroopers. Let's see how they do.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, and then that one lone guy left from the.
Yes.
Oh,
He's sticking around as well.
Nails. Into my charges, and this Terminate squad's going to make a multi-charge into the Rapier and the Malcador. So the Rapier squad does get to make their phenomenal 5-up ballistics here with their last pistols. I swear if you gapped one of my Terminators. No,
No.
I was worried. It's an auto in because I'm 2 inches away, but I'm going to roll just to see if I can get as much. And as far as on a 3, I'm in, thankfully, but I haven't got that much room to play. Quinzar now is going to make the epic 9-inch charge into this Power Rack squad. Some would say foolish. They would be right, but we're going to do it.
Alright, get that Overwatch.
Last pistols. 1.
Oh, it's good.
They're intimidated.
It
Oh, it's
wounds.
done it.
2 up Terminator Quinn. No! That's wounded. It's down to 3 wounds.
Let's see if he makes it in.
Okay, he just got. Oh, this is not cool. 9 inches. Come on, Quinn. Oh, no.
No.
Well worth it for a wound. And after the absolute ignominy of Quinzar taking a wound, my Praetor is charging into the Medusa. Clank. So the Praetor has gone in, and the group consensus from Ian and Owen is that I use my Paragon Blade on the rear armour of 10, so I've got the 6 attacks. So I'm hitting it on 3s. It's an okay start. I haven't got Mastercrafted. And I'm needing 5s because I'm strength 5 to glance 6's pen. Ooh, so it's gone and does explode because I'm an AP2 weapon. No, but it was the right call to use Paragon Blade rather than an L-bomb. Thanks, boys.
One dead Medusa.
Last thing in the combat is the Terminator multi-charge. Now the Sergeant's gone for the Rapiers because he's got the glaive and the Chain Fists are hitting the Malcador. So we'll do the glaive first. He's only got 3 attacks because of the multi-charge. I'm hitting you on 3s, or do you haven't got your +1 weapon skill or anything? No. So I'm hitting you on 3s, that's 1 hit, and killing on a that. So I kill 1 guy. And then the Chain Fist, they all auto-hit because the Malcador was immobilised in the previous turn. So, rear armour was 11, I'm strength 8. The first one is a glance. Second one is a pen. Third one, a pen. Fourth one, a pen. Fifth one, a pen. Yes. And the final 6th attack is a pen. So it's very definitely dead. But do I blow it up and kill my Terminators in return 5 times? I do.
Yeah.
Okay. So how large
How big
is
is
the
the explosion?
explosion? It is 3 inches. That's definitely all my boys. And it is 2 of their squad and just hits my Praetor. Lucky me. Would you like to wound me, sir?
I would, yes.
So the Praetor.
Praetor first.
He doesn't wound.
No.
4 remaining Terminators.
1 wound.
1 wound, which he survives, and I hit 1 of your Rapier squad, which does wound him.
4+. No.
But you do get to strike back with that man against my Terminators because we jumped a bit out of order. I got excited.
Did.
1 mighty attack back. It hits.
Yes.
Doesn't wound.
It doesn't wound. That's your Rapier squad died, and the Malcador blown. I don't get to consolidate because it was vehicle.
Right, so movement-wise, the officers come down and deployed the Volkite Veltaris, hopefully getting some rear armor shots and take that unit out. Moving this way, the House Carls, I think I've been doing a bit too much fine eating and managed to go an amazing 2 inches with their difficult terrain test. However, if we go around the vehicle, I believe it's a 6-inch charge.
Mm-hmm.
My Warlord has bravely gone and hid in the corner.
Oh, smart move.
Moving this way, that Volkite team has just stayed exactly where it is because it's in range, so no need to shoot. And if we zoom out slightly, all my flyers have that one has exited the board. So I've got 20 Volkite shots, again ballistic skill 4, so hitting on 3s, hitting a mix of armour here actually, so we're going to need to work that out now. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shots hitting the rear, and then 8 shots hitting the side.
Perfect. Jink.
So the 8 shots hitting the side armour first. Fine shooting.
And we strength 5, so 6s.
1 glance.
1 4 up. Jink. Is passed. And 12 into my rear.
12 into the rear. I'll be
Phrasing.
I didn't beat me to it.
I'll be re-rolling 2 of these dice because there's only 10 here.
Nice work. Ooh. Oh yes.
Nice.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And then only 5s this time.
5s to glance, 6s to pen. So 3 glance, 1 pen.
Lovely. What would you like me to do first, sir?
Glances if you would, please.
Glances, 3 glances, 4 up. I take them all. That is enough hull points to take me out. You can't make me blow up. So that is the javelin's dead. Successful.
So the quad guns will be firing their shatter rounds into
Quinzar.
4s to hit and then 2s to wound.
This will be a pretty ignominious end for the first captain of my legion.
It'd be funny though.
Okay, so we have 4 hits.
2s to wound.
2s. Wounded.
Uh-oh.
Instant death on strength 8.
Uh-oh, Ed.
I mean, dramatic effect.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Oh, well played, Quinzar. First captain of the White Scars, dead.
So the Veltaris will be shooting your Praetor. 10 shots, ballistic skill 4, strength 5. Oof.
Good enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
And toughness 5?
Yeah, toughness 5, so 4s to wound me.
2 wounds.
He's okay.
Oh.
Okay, so just before they attempt the assault, they're going to fire 3 las pistols at the Praetor, hitting on 3s. 2 hit.
Nice. 6s. Nothing. That's not what you care about.
And we now need a 6-inch charge around the
Straight
tank.
charge. I do get to Overwatch.
Yeah.
I will use my heavy bolter. So 6s, 1 hit, 2s to kill. In the box to count. I kill a guy, making it a bit of a longer charge.
So with the death of that one guy, it's now a 7-inch charge.
That important inch.
No!
Oh! Wah, wah. White Scars turn 5, and as is the tale of the game, my troop squads are just sat scoring the objectives. This Javelin squad, which now doesn't have a stunned member, has shifted up and has got line of sight on these deployed Veltaris. The Fire Raptor has dropped into hover mode and has positioned himself so that he can get his chain gun and one autocannon onto them. And the other autocannon looking at the Arvus that survived. We'll blow him up. The Storm Eagle again dropped into hover mode and has just positioned himself to try and take out some of these Power Axe squad. Terminators moved over this side and are looking at a charge. And my Praetor has gone character hunting in true White Scar fashion and he's gone to attack. Now apparently this Warlord has some tricks up his sleeve, so I really look forward to seeing what he's going to do. And the only other thing is this Biker Squad moved again to take on the last remaining scraps of the Solar Force. Starting off with the Bikers into this Stormtrooper section. Again, plasma, so rapid fire, 2 at a time to see if they overheat. So twin linked. This is if it doesn't die. And last bot in the box. Lovely, so that's 5 hits. And 2s. So that is 3. And Owen has gone to ground and is in cover, so it's going to be a 3-up save.
Oh.
2 do die.
Oh.
Staying over here and firing at the same target. The small 3-man Scimitar squad on objective 5 here is opening up. The Melter is in range. He hits. He wounds, but again, 3-up cover, being in ground, lovely. And then the heavy bolters. 5 hits. And 5 wounds. Oh, nice. One more gone, but 2 more still surviving. I'm going to have to keep rolling. Big squad, concentrating, because we're going to try and peel them off. So the Volkite, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 2s, for a grand total of 5 Volkite wounds there, sir. And that's enough to do it for those last 2. This Javelin squad now firing into this newly deployed squad here. Their missiles hitting on 2s, twin linked, but they all hit, and wounding on 2s. So that is a grand total of 6. And once again, Owen has declared go to ground, so 6-up save. Helps. 4 down, and then the 3 melters, 2 hit.
Oh my word. Multi-melters proving the best weapon in the game.
Oh, we always bring them. Fire Raptor now. This autocannon's going to go into the Arvus, and this chain gun and this autocannon into that squad. So, chain gun first, hitting on 2s, twin linked, for all the hits, and then 2s to wound, because they're strength up to 6. That is 6 wounds, sir, with your 6-up cover save.
5 gone.
5 more gone.
So 1 left.
And then the autocannon, hitting on 2s, twin linked, and wounding on 2s. That is 4 wounds, sir.
Squad's white.
There they go. And we'll just go straight into the Arvus. We're hitting it on 3s because you are a skimmery thing. That's all hit. And then armor 11, strength 7, so 4s. So that is 1 down.
We have 1 whole point left.
Would you have jinxed? Because I did roll faster than you could have seen. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Storm Eagle now is going to fire all its weapons into the quad mortars, apart from the Vengeance launchers, which will power the Machine Spirit into the Power Axe squad. So, it doesn't matter about splitting any of these. I will fire the las cannons and the melter into those quad launchers, hitting on 3s because it does not have outside. Does it have straight? No, this one doesn't. So 3 hits because of twin linked, and wounding on 2s. That is 2 wounds off them.
1
One carriage gone, thank you, sir. And then I will fire my template into there on a lovely little man's head there. And it goes 2 inches sideways, the first shot. What can I do? My hand is khaki.
So it's on his head.
His head for a lovely total of, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then second shot goes 2 inches again.
Another 6.
Lovely. So another 6, so 12 hits in total. So wounding on 2s, that is a grand total of 10 wounds. AP4. Would you like to go to ground? Oh.
Hey, where'd they go?
Terminators are going to bolter the quad launcher. We are in short range, so hitting on 3s, not twin link because it's a combi weapon, not a combi bolter, and then needing 6s to wound because it is a toughness 7 artillery piece. That is 3 wounds. No, you get. Have you not got a? They're only normal bolters, so AP5. Sorry, these are the non-heavy bolters in my army.
So 1 wound and 3 wounds, you said?
3 total, sir. That is 2. And then the last bit of shooting in my army for this stage. The Praetor is going to fire his heavy bolter into the Warlord. He's gone hunting before charging in. So hitting on 2s because he's a special Praetor boy. And then wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s. That is 3 AP4 wounds, sir.
Okay, so he has a 3-up invuln with his displaced matrix. If I roll a 1, he's immediately removed from combat and re-enters combat next turn by deep strike.
Excellent.
So this could have been a very bad move.
So basically, I don't want 2s.
Yeah. Good. Good. Oh, he takes a wound.
Takes a wound.
Charges, these Terminators charging the remains of the quad launcher squad. Hit on 5s, remembers. Nice! Nice! They're gangsters!
6s! Come on.
No. And it's a 5-inch charge. My Terminators happily make. My Praetor charging into the Warlord. Overwatch from the Warlord.
Okay. Volkite's Penta first. Misses. Las gunshot.
Hits. 6. No. I'm auto in, so I don't need to roll anything because I'm literally just next turn. Good bank. Terminator's fighting now. My Sergeant Initiative 4 has moved round. He's still within 2 of someone in close combat, so he can fight. 3 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s because I'm much more better. 2 hits, and then I'm strength 4, so I'm killing on 3s. That is 1 man dead. So Owen's just looked up, and actually this quad gun squad does have the rule where they're +1 weapon skill when they're in base combat. We've re-looked at the footage, and I only hit once, and I only wounded once with the 2 wound rolls I made. So we've decided on a 4-up, it will stand. And on a 1, 2, or 3, the man stands back up. He stands back up.
So initiative step 3.
Thing on 4s.
Nice. We did on 5s. No. And then 9 chain fist attacks back, but hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 9. So 4s. Half them, half. And then 2s to mince you. You're minced.
Yeah.
Consolidate, just for lols, was the 6. And now, Warlord on Warlord. Challenge!
Yes.
So my Hammer of Wrath goes into the challenge, wounding on a 3. So it does wound.
3+.
It's absolutely fine. And then, am I higher initiative than you? Yes. What did 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks in charge? I'm initiative 5, being a Praetor.
Yeah.
My Praetor at weapon skill 6 is better, so hitting on 3s, lovely, and wounding on 2s because he's strength 5. 6s are instant death with my Paragon Blade. So that is 1 instant death and 4 wounds.
So instant death first. Save.
There goes the Warlord! And then all the other wounds spill into the rest of the squad and take them down. That's the game. And ooh,
Slightly hurt.
you seem to have taken on a lot of my energy, and some of the dice rolls were pretty. Yeah. So it's ended up a very convincing White Scars victory. There's a couple of things we noticed during the game. So, one, you definitely weren't expecting all the heavy bolters. I wasn't expecting them to be that successful. I'm never used to the AP because it's never normally a thing against Marines, but yeah, mincing through your guys. And you didn't realise about flyers having Skyfire if they choose. So massive difference. But absolutely phenomenal game. Just savagery.
Yes.
Savagery.
It was the first time we played each other's army.
Yeah.
First time for White Scars, first time for Solar. So we both learned quite a bit.
I definitely did. You've got some tricks, I can tell you that.
Yeah, obviously the White Scars are famed for speed, and
Yes.
it was encapsulated in this game, to say the least.
You did do it.
But no, it was a really good game. Did enjoy it, and obviously thank you very much for having me down.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for making the effort to arrive. I hope you're going to come back.
Absolutely, yes.
You need to come back, face one of the other lads. You're talking about either Zone Mortalis or you've got a more entrenched
Gun line, yeah.
the more gun line.
Siege fortifications.
That sounds awesome. Thank you very much, Owen. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you for coming. If anyone else wants to come, Owen sent us messages and then we organised dates and times and coming. Obviously with Heresy 2.0 around the corner, I'm sure there'll be lots more people who'll be into it. But now we will do a bit of a cut and there'll be Owen's inaugural signing of the banner. This banner. This banner.
Eager man.
If you wait for me to give you a nod before I start, because you just got to wait for the. That's a great question. Let me just get a load of dice.
And still go. So now we've got the reserves coming on at last. So we'll get the
Yeah, you have to
Flight of the Valkyries. No, it's
Still turn
automatic.
3.
Still turn 3.
Oh, can we restart? So
Yeah.
I'm recording now.
Oh,
For God's sake.